How do you make someone hand over a crazy expensive necklace they just bought with one phone call? The glass door of the luxury boutique explodes into 1,000 pieces. Eleanor Winters stands in the doorway, her red-bottom heels crunching on the shards. Her tailored silk dress, a soft lavender that matches her eyes, stays spotless. Behind her, a security guard lies groaning, his wrist bent at an unnatural angle.
Who the hell do you think you are?
The store manager, a woman with a beehive hairdo and a clipboard, screeches. Eleanor does not even bother to look at her. Her gaze is fixed on the display case in the center of the room. Inside, a diamond necklace glints under the lights, its pendant shaped like a tiny moon. It is the last one in stock, and she has told her driver to have it waiting for her by noon.
Where is it?
Her voice is calm, but there is a sharp edge to it, like a blade wrapped in velvet. The manager pales.
It is already sold, miss, to a very important client.
Eleanor raises an eyebrow. A low, dangerous laugh slips out of her.
More important than me!
She takes a step forward, and the manager flinches. The other customers have scattered, hiding behind racks of expensive clothes. Eleanor's phone buzzes in her clutch. She pulls it out and glances at the screen. It is Asher. Her thumb hovers over the answer button. Then she hits ignore. She will deal with him later. Right now, there is a necklace to retrieve.
Who bought it?
She asks, her tone leaving no room for refusal. The manager swallows hard.
Mrs. Vandermeer, she...
Gerald Vandermeer's wife.
Eleanor cuts her off. She knows Gerald. He made his fortune in oil, but he still trembles when Asher's name is mentioned. She thinks it is cute. She takes out her phone again, this time dialing a number without looking. It rings once, twice.
Eleanor?
Asher's voice, deep and concerned, fills her ear. She can picture him now, sitting in his office on the top floor of the tallest building in the city. His sleeves are rolled up, and a pen rests in his hand. The thought makes her lips curve into a smile.
Someone took my necklace.
She says it with a slight pout. She can almost hear him sit up straighter.
Which one?
The moon pendant at Laurent's. The last one.
There is a pause. Then she hears the soft click of a pen being set down.
Address?
She tells him.
Stay there. I will be 10 minutes.
He hangs up. Eleanor slips her phone back into her clutch. The manager stares at her, mouth open.
10 minutes.
Eleanor says it like it is the most obvious thing in the world. She walks over to a velvet couch in the corner and sits down, crossing her legs. A sales associate, trembling, rushes over with a glass of champagne. Eleanor takes it, but does not drink. Her eyes stay on the door. Sure enough, 9 minutes and 45 seconds later, a black SUV screeches to a halt outside. The door opens. Asher steps out. He wears a dark suit, no tie, his white shirt unbuttoned at the collar. His hair is slightly messy, as if he has run his hands through it in a hurry. But when he sees her, his eyes soften. He walks into the boutique, stepping over the broken glass without a second glance. The manager tries to speak, but Asher's glare shuts her up. He kneels down in front of Eleanor, taking her hand in his.
Are you okay?
He asks it as his thumb brushes over her knuckles. She nods, pouting again.
They sold my necklace. Asher.
He follows her gaze to the empty display case. Then he stands up. He does not look at the manager. Instead, he takes out his phone and makes a call. He says Gerald into the phone, his voice cold.
I need you to have your wife's new moon necklace delivered to my office within the hour, or I will have your oil fields shut down by dawn. Your choice!
He hangs up. The manager's face is now the color of a sheet. Eleanor smiles. Asher holds out his hand. She takes it and stands up. He wraps his arm around her waist, pulling her close.
Let's go home.
He says it as he presses a kiss to her forehead. She nods, leaning into him. As they walk out, she does not look back at the broken glass, or the terrified manager, or the empty display case. She only looks at Asher, and when he opens the car door for her, she knows she will get everything she wants, because she is Asher's girl, and he spoils her rotten. The SUV glides through the city, the hum of the engine a low lullaby. Eleanor rests her head on Asher's shoulder, her fingers tracing the line of his jaw. He smells like cedarwood and something sharp, like citrus, a scent that always makes her feel safe.
Did you really mean it? About Gerald's oil fields?
She asks, her voice soft. Asher's arm tightens around her,
I mean, everything I say when it comes to you.
She giggles and presses a kiss to his neck.
You are terrible.
Only for you, baby.
The car pulls up to a sleek high-rise, its glass exterior reflecting the setting sun like a mirror. Asher gets out first and opens her door, offering his hand. They step into the lobby, where the concierge bows deeply.
Mr. Carter, Miss Winters.
Eleanor barely acknowledges him, her attention already on the elevator. Asher swipes a keycard, and the doors slide open. Inside, the elevator is lined with marble, soft music playing from hidden speakers. Eleanor presses herself against Asher, her lips brushing his ear.
What are we doing for dinner?
He nips at her jaw.
Whatever you want. Italian or sushi or that little French place you like downtown.
She thinks for a second.
Sushi, but not the usual place. The one with the private room, overlooking the harbor.
He smiles.
Done.
The elevator dings, and the doors open to their penthouse. Floor-to-ceiling windows stretch the length of the living room, offering a panoramic view of the city skyline. A fire crackles in the stone fireplace, even though it is warm outside. Asher always has it lit for her when she comes home. Eleanor kicks off her heels, letting them clatter to the floor, and flops onto the white leather couch. Asher follows, sitting beside her and pulling her into his lap.
Tired?
He asks, brushing a strand of hair off her face.
A little? That manager was so annoying.
She wrinkles her nose.
She keeps talking about store policies like they matter.
He laughs, low and rich.
Policies do not apply to you, Ellie.
She knows that, but sometimes people forget. Like the valet who tried to make her wait for her car last week, or the chef who refused to make her a midnight snack because the kitchen was closed. Asher has taken care of them, of course. The valet now parks cars at a motel on the edge of town. The chef has been demoted to washing dishes. Eleanor does not feel bad. They have been rude, and no one is rude to Asher's girl. Her phone buzzes, and she picks it up. It is a text from her best friend Lila.
Heard you crashed Laurent's spill.
Eleanor types back.
Got my necklace. Asher handled it.
Lila replies instantly.
Of course he did. You two are disgustingly perfect.
Eleanor smiles and sets her phone down. Asher watches her, his eyes warm.
What is so funny?
Nothing. Just Lila being jealous.
He kisses her forehead.
She should be. She does not have me.
She rolls her eyes, but her smile gives her away. There is a knock at the door. Asher's assistant, Mia, pokes her head in.
Mr. Carter, the necklace just arrived, and the sushi place called. They are holding the private room for you.
Good. Put the necklace on the dresser in the bedroom.
Asher does not take his eyes off Eleanor.
And tell them we will be there in an hour.
Mia nods and closes the door quietly. Eleanor stands up, stretching.
I am gonna get ready.
Asher smacks her butt playfully as she walks away.
Hurry back.
She laughs and heads to the bedroom. Their closet is bigger than most apartments. Rows of shoes, racks of dresses, shelves full of jewelry line the walls. The necklace lies on a black velvet tray on her dresser. Eleanor picks it up, the diamonds catching the light. It is even more beautiful than she remembers. She unclasps it and fastens it around her neck. The moon pendant rests against her collarbone, cool and smooth. Perfect. As she is zipping up her dress, a slinky black number that Asher loves, her phone rings again. This time, it is her mother. Eleanor sighs and hits ignore. Her mother is always calling and asking for money, complaining about her latest boyfriend. Eleanor stopped listening years ago. Asher does not like her mother either. He says she is toxic. Eleanor agrees. She walks back into the living room, twirling once.
How do I look?
Asher's eyes darken.
Like trouble.
Good trouble?
The best kind.
He stands up, wrapping his arms around her.
Ready to go?
She nods and tiptoes up to kiss him. He deepens the kiss, his hand sliding down to her waist. When they finally pull apart, Eleanor is breathless.
Come on.
She says it and takes his hand.
Or the sushi will get cold.
Asher laughs and lets her lead him out the door. As they step into the elevator, Eleanor touches the moon pendant, smiling to herself. Life is good, really good. And as long as Asher is by her side, it always will be, because he gives her everything, and she deserves every bit of it. The private room at the sushi bar is dimly lit. Floor-to-ceiling windows frame the harbor below. Fairy lights twinkle along the ceiling, casting a warm glow over the low wooden table. Eleanor slides into the booth, her silk dress rustling against the cushion. Asher sits across from her, his elbow propped on the table as he watches her with a lazy smile. A server appears, bowing deeply, and places a bottle of sake on the table.
Your usual, Mr. Carter.
He asks, his voice very respectful. Asher nods.
And whatever she wants. Bring the chef out if you have to.
The server scurries off. Eleanor picks up the sake bottle and studies the label.
You remember, my favorite.
Of course, I do.
He reaches across the table and tucks a strand of hair behind her ear.
How could I forget?
She bites her lip, fighting a smile.
You are too good to me.
Never.
The server returns with a platter of sashimi, each piece arranged like a work of art. Eleanor picks up a piece of tuna, dips it in soy sauce and holds it out to Asher. He leans forward, opens his mouth, and she feeds it to him. Their eyes lock and a slow heated smile spreads across his face.
Good?
She asks.
Perfect.
They eat in silence for a while. The only sounds the gentle lapping of water against the dock outside, and the soft clink of chopsticks. Eleanor's phone buzzes again. She glances at it, sees it is her mother and shuts it off.
Trouble?
Asher asks.
Nothing.
She shakes her head and pops a piece of salmon into her mouth.
Just my mom being annoying.
Asher's jaw tightens.
What does she want this time?
Money? Probably.
Eleanor rolls her eyes.
She always wants money for her boyfriend's gambling debts or a new purse or whatever.
He reaches across the table and takes her hand.
You do not have to deal with that. You know, I can handle it.
She squeezes his hand.
I know. But it is easier to just ignore her. She will get tired. Eventually.
Asher does not look convinced, but he lets it drop. The chef appears at the door, a man in a white coat with a tall hat, bowing deeply.
Miss Winters, Mr. Carter, is everything to your liking?
Eleanor smiles.
The tuna is amazing. Is it fresh?
Caught this morning, ma'am, straight from Tokyo Bay.
Perfect.
She nods.
Can I get a California roll with extra avocado?
Of course, ma'am. Right away.
The chef scurries off and Asher laughs.
You and your avocado obsession.
Hey, it is good for you.
She sticks her tongue out at him. He leans across the table, his voice low.
You know what is better for you?
Her eyebrows shoot up.
What?
Me.
She feels her cheeks heat up, and she looks away, pretending to study the view outside. The harbor is lit up, boats bob gently in the water, and their lights twinkle like stars. It is beautiful, but not as beautiful as the man sitting across from her. The server brings the California roll and Eleanor digs in, savoring the creamy avocado and the salty fish. Asher watches her, a soft smile on his face.
You are cute when you eat.
He says it. She nearly chokes.
Not?
Are too.
He reaches over and wipes a stray piece of rice from her chin with his thumb.
Messy.
She swats his hand away, but she is smiling. After dinner they walk along the harbor, their hands intertwined. The night air is cool with a hint of salt, and the stars are bright in the sky.
Can we get ice cream?
Eleanor asks and points to a small shop up ahead. Asher laughs.
It is midnight, Ellie.
So what? I want mint chocolate chip.
He shakes his head, but he is smiling.
Lead the way.
The ice cream shop is empty, except for a bored teenager behind the counter. Eleanor orders a large cone, piling it high with mint chocolate chip and chocolate fudge. Asher gets a small cup of vanilla and watches her with amusement as she takes a huge bite and gets ice cream on her nose.
Messy.
He says it again and wipes it off with his thumb. She leans up and licks the ice cream off his finger. His breath hitches and his eyes darken.
Ellie.
He says her name, his voice low.
What?
She asks, sounding innocent. He does not answer. He just pulls her close, his lips crashing into hers. The ice cream cone slips from her hand and lands on the ground with a splat, but she does not care. All she can feel is Asher's hands in her hair, and his lips on hers, and the way his body presses against hers. When they finally pull apart, they are both breathless.
Come on.
Asher says it and takes her hand.
Let's go home.
She nods and lets him lead her away from the melted ice cream and the bored teenager. As they walk back to the car, Eleanor thinks about how lucky she is. She is lucky to have someone who loves her this much. She is lucky to have someone who will drop everything to get her a necklace. She is lucky to have Asher. He opens the car door for her, and she slides in, smiling to herself. Life is sweet, sweeter than mint chocolate chip ice cream, and she would not have it any other way. The next morning, Eleanor wakes up to sunlight streaming through the curtains. Asher is already gone, but there is a note on the pillow beside her. The note says breakfast in bed at 9. Do not get up. She smiles and tucks the note into her nightstand drawer, where she keeps all his little messages. Her phone is on the charger, buzzing with notifications. Lila has sent a dozen photos from last night's party. Eleanor scrolls through them, laughing at the way Lila's dress keeps riding up. Then she sees a text from her mother. The text says she needs $5,000, and it is urgent. She wants her to call.
I need $5,000. It is urgent. Call me.
Eleanor's smile fades. She gave her mother money last month, and the month before that too. It is never enough. She types back just one word. Just no. Then she blocks the number. Finally, she does it. A knock at the bedroom door makes her jump.
Come in.
She calls out. Asher walks in, pushing a cart loaded with food. Pancakes are stacked high and drizzled with maple syrup. Fresh berries sit there, glistening with dew. A pot of coffee sits nearby, steam curling into the air.
Good morning.
He leans down to kiss her.
Morning.
She sits up and stretches. He wheels the cart to the bed and sets it down carefully.
Sleep well?
Did you have to go to work early?
He nods and pours her a cup of coffee.
A meeting, but I left instructions. No one disturbs you.
She takes the coffee, savoring the warmth in her hands.
You are the best.
I know.
He winks, and then his smile softens.
What is wrong? You look upset.
Eleanor hesitates, and then sighs.
My mom texted. She asked for money.
Asher's jaw tightens.
What did you say?
I told her no. I blocked her number.
He reaches over and squeezes her hand.
Good. You should not have to deal with that.
I know. It is just annoying.
She picks up a strawberry and bites into it.
Like, can she not get a job?
As if she would work when she can leech off you.
Asher's voice is cold, but his touch is gentle.
You are done with that, okay? No more.
Okay.
He watches her eat, his eyes soft.
You want anything else?
He asks.
Chocolate chips in your pancakes or extra whipped cream?
She shakes her head, grinning.
This is perfect.
After breakfast, Asher leaves for work, and Eleanor decides to go shopping. She calls Lila, who picks up on the first ring.
Finally! I thought you would sleep until noon.
Lila says it.
Almost did. Asher brought me breakfast in bed.
Gag, I hate you.
Eleanor laughs.
Wanna go to the mall? I need new shoes.
Duh, I will be there in 20.
Lila arrives in her bright pink sports car, blaring pop music. Eleanor slides into the passenger seat, wrinkling her nose.
Could you be any louder?
Probably, but where is the fun in that?
Lila guns the engine and peels out of the driveway. They hit every store in the mall. Eleanor tries on a pair of red heels that cost more than Lila's rent. Lila buys a leather jacket that makes her look like a biker chick. They stop for smoothies and sit on a bench, watching people walk by.
Did you hear about Tiffany?
Lila asks, sipping her mango smoothie.
The one who tried to hit on Asher at the gala?
Yep, her dad's company went bankrupt. Apparently, Asher pulled his investments.
Eleanor raises an eyebrow.
He did?
Lila nods, grinning.
Serves her right. Flirting with your man in front of you. Bold move.
Eleanor does not think much of it at the time. Tiffany is drunk, hanging off Asher's arm and giggling too loud. Asher peels her off and walks away.
My girlfriend is waiting.
Eleanor does not really care. She knows Asher will not look twice at anyone else, but apparently he cares a lot.
Good.
She says it, smiling into her smoothie. They go back to shopping and stop at a jewelry store. Eleanor spots a bracelet with diamonds and sapphires, twisted like a vine. She picks it up, admiring it in the light.
Pretty, buy it.
Eleanor hesitates.
It is $15,000.
So what? Asher would buy you an island if you asked.
Eleanor laughs, but she puts it back.
Not today.
They leave the store. Lila complains about her feet.
I need a massage. You want to hit the spa?
Eleanor checks her phone. Asher has texted her about lunch at his office.
Cannot. Asher wants to have lunch.
Lila rolls her eyes.
Of course he does. Text me later.
Eleanor hugs her and then calls her driver. 10 minutes later, she stands in front of Asher's office building. The doorman bows and opens the door for her. The elevator takes her to the top floor. Asher's assistant, Mia smiles.
He is waiting for you.
Eleanor walks into his office, which is bigger than her apartment. Floor-to-ceiling windows stretch across the wall. A desk made of dark wood sits in the center, and Asher leans against it, smiling.
Hey,
He walks over to kiss her.
Hey, yourself.
She wraps her arms around his neck.
Miss me?
terribly.
He kisses her again, deeper this time.
Hungry?
Starving.
He leads her to a table in the corner, where a spread of food is laid out. There are sandwiches from her favorite deli. There are fries, crispy and golden. There is a bowl of fruit, just like at breakfast. They sit down and Asher passes her a sandwich.
Did you have fun shopping?
He asks.
Lila and I went crazy.
Buy anything nice?
Nope, but I saw a bracelet I liked.
He perks up.
Which store?
It does not matter. I did not get it.
Asher pulls out his phone and types quickly.
What are you doing?
She asks.
I am calling the mall and having them send the bracelet to the house.
Eleanor laughs.
You did not even ask how much it was.
Does it matter?
He sets his phone down, grinning.
You want it? You get it.
She shakes her head, but her heart feels warm. This is Asher. He is always giving. He is always spoiling her, and she would not have it any other way. After lunch, she sits on his couch while he works. She watches him focus, his brow furrowed, his pen moving quickly across the paper. He is so handsome when he is serious. Eventually, he looks up and catches her staring.
What?
He asks, smiling.
Nothing.
She stands up and walks over to him.
Just thinking about how much I love you.
His eyes soften. He pulls her onto his lap and wraps his arms around her.
I love you too.
He says it and kisses her forehead.
More than anything.
She rests her head on his shoulder, listening to the sound of his heartbeat. Life is perfect. Absolutely perfect. The bracelet arrives at the penthouse by dinner, nestled in a velvet box with a bow. Eleanor opens it while Asher cooks in the kitchen, the scent of garlic and butter curling through the air. The sapphires catch the light, deep and rich like the ocean, and she traces the diamond twists with her finger as she smiles to herself.
Like it?
Asher appears behind her and wraps his arms around her waist. He wears an apron over his dress shirt, and there is a smudge of sauce on his cheek. She turns and holds up her wrist so he can fasten it.
I love it. Thank you.
He kisses the back of her neck as he clasps the bracelet, his lips warm against her skin.
Anything for you, baby.
They eat pasta at the kitchen island, forks clinking against ceramic bowls as laughter mixes with the hum of the overhead light. Eleanor tells him about Lila's latest drama, her ex-boyfriend showing up at the mall and begging for another chance. Asher listens, his thumb brushing the back of her hand. He grins.
Poor Lila. When will she learn to date better men?
Eleanor shrugs.
Maybe when she stops going for guys who drive pickup trucks with baby on board stickers, even though they do not have a baby.
Asher laughs, loud and genuine, and Eleanor's heart flutters. She loves making him laugh. She loves how easy it is when she is with him. After dinner, he pulls her onto the couch and flips through movies until she picks one. An old romantic comedy she has seen 100 times. He does not complain. He wraps his arm around her shoulders and lets her rest her head on his chest. Halfway through, her phone buzzes. She ignores it, but it buzzes again and again until Asher sighs.
Answer it before it wakes the neighbors.
He says it with a resigned sigh. She grabs it, expecting another spam call, but she freezes when she sees the name, unknown number. Her mother must have gotten a new phone. Eleanor scowls and hits decline, but the phone rings again, insistent like a mosquito in a quiet room.
Who is it?
Asher asks.
Guess?
She rolls her eyes and silences the phone.
I told you she would get a new number.
Asher takes the phone from her, his jaw tight.
Let me handle it.
Before she can stop him, he dials the number back. Eleanor holds her breath and listens to the ringtone, some terrible pop song she recognizes from her childhood.
Hello,
Her mother's voice, shrill and desperate, comes through the speaker.
Eleanor. Is that you? I need to talk to you.
This is Asher Carter.
He says it, his voice cold as ice.
If you call Eleanor again, I will have your new number blocked. I will have every number you ever get blocked, and I will have your name flagged at every bank in the country. You will never get a loan, never get a credit card, never even get a library card. Understand?
There is silence on the other end. Then, a whimper follows,
You cannot do that.
Try me.
He hangs up, then turns off her phone and sets it on the coffee table.
Done.
Eleanor stares at him, wide-eyed.
You did not have to do that.
Yes, I did.
He cups her face, his thumb brushing her cheek.
You deserve peace, Ellie. No more stress, no more her.
She leans into his touch as warmth spreads through her chest. For years, she has let her mother drain her emotionally and financially until she feels like a shell of herself. But with Asher, she does not have to. He does not just protect her, he gives her the strength to protect herself.
Ha! Thank you.
She whispers. He kisses her, soft and slow, until the movie credits roll and the room goes dark. Outside, the city glows against the glass.
Come here.
He lifts her into his arms. She laughs and wraps her legs around his waist.
Where are we going?
Bed.
He carries her down the hallway past the closet full of shoes and past the bathroom with the marble countertops, until they reach the bedroom where the sheets are cool and soft. He sets her down gently, and she pulls him close as their lips meet again. The bracelet glints in the moonlight, a reminder of all he has given her. Not just diamonds and sapphires, but safety and joy, and a love that feels like coming home. Later they lie tangled in the sheets, and Eleanor traces the outline of his jaw. Her head rests on his chest. The city hums below, a distant lullaby.
Hey, Asher?
She says it softly.
Am I spoiled?
He laughs, low and rumbling.
Absolutely. Rotten.
She grins.
Good.
He kisses the top of her head, his arms tightening around her.
You are my spoiled girl. You are mine.
Yours.
She agrees, and as she drifts off to sleep, listening to the steady beat of his heart, she knows it is true. She is his and he is hers, and together they are perfect, a little messy and loud, and so loved.
Thanks for watching. Follow for more romance stories.